this is a key event for the company, especially with new product introductions, but you have a new platform to introduce. Just give us an idea of what that platform really means.
Yeah, sure. We are in a very happy situation because we have a whole new product platform, as you said. It's a complete range of new inverters from 1.5 kilowatt up to 27 kilowatt, all string inverters, different sizes, 3-phase, 1-phase. So for any kind of application, we have the right product, and it's completely new with all new features that are needed for different applications these days.
When you do a complete change of platform, what was the key drivers behind the need for that?
Well, we see the solar market is a very fast moving market, and it's really important to have products that are up to date, that have all the features that you need one of these days. So we were really into making a whole new platform where everything is integrated, like data logging and all the new functionalities that are needed. And it makes sense from a cost point of view to set up a whole platform with the same housing concept, use the same parts in the inverters like we know it from the car industries. They also work with the same units and things inside. So that helps us also for cost saving.
You mentioned the features, but I'm assuming in some respects those features are making the inverters smarter. You're having to handle more things. Can you give us an example of that?
Yeah. It's a fact, as you said, that inverters become smarter, which has a lot to do with communications. So there are way more features needed for communications, interfaces, protocols, data logging integrated, internet connection integrated, web server integrated, so you can do easily all the settings, the internet connection, and that makes the inverter smarter, and they can talk to other systems with open interfaces and all that, and that's a very crucial thing these days, and in the future.
I've noticed another hot topic from the inverter side is the hybrid systems.
Yes.
Have you introduced a new hybrid system here?
Yes, we introduced a new storage solution. It's the first step towards our vision 24 hours of sun. It's an individual storage solution where people can achieve 24 hours of sun for their home. It's the first step for residential systems, so they can store their energy from the day for the night, which makes them more independent from utilities or from blackouts, because we also offer backup functionality. And these are very important and popular things these days, and there's more to come in the future.
Now, obviously, some people might not realize that an inverter for a battery storage hybrid system is different to a standard inverter system. What are the key things that the hybrid has to have to make it effective?
Yeah, one thing is the backup functionality. As you know, a normal grid-connected inverter has to turn off once the grid is gone. But if a customer spends money on a battery, on solar panels and all that, he wants to have electricity even though the grid is gone. So the inverter has to be able to make his own grid for the house, like a small microgrid, even though the real grid is gone. And that's something that makes a big difference from a hardware and software point of view compared to grid-connected inverters. And also, we have a 3-phase system in the first step. It's also important to provide the backup power on all 3 phases, and that you can move power between those phases according to the demand in the house. That's also an important thing.
And does that have a knock-on effect then on the battery side? Is that helping to support improved lifetime of the batteries, or is there separate monitoring that needs to be done?
Well, lifetime of the battery is of course a crucial thing. That's why we focus on lithium iron phosphate technology, which has a long lifetime, a lot of cycles that you can have of charge and discharge the battery. And yeah, sure, there's also monitoring for the battery. There's a battery controller on it that controls every module and every cell of the battery in order to achieve a long lifetime. And With Sony we have a very good partner that has very reliable products and is known in the markets for that. So we think we have a really good solution also in our long-term thinking.
Well, Richard, thank you very much.
You're welcome.